Hi everybody, my name's Megan. I'm one of the Darke County Parks naturalists, and I'm out here today at Worth Family Nature Preserve, which is located off of 502 West. If you turn on Spring Hill Road, it's just a ways down. And we're just going to take a walk today and see what kind of cool stuff we can find. So one of my favorite parts about Worth is the diversity and habitat that you can see while you're out here. When you come out of the parking lot, you walk through this open prairie, and then once you're past the prairie, you enter into a wooded lot. Once you make your way into the woods, you come into this lot with all of these pine trees.
So this property has always been in the Worth family. They were the first to settle this land here in Darke County. They were the first to purchase a deed for this property. Of course, now it's one of our Darke County parks. The Worth family donated it to us several years ago. And we do know that I believe Robert Worth was the one who planted this stand of white pine.
Worth is one of our only preserves that has mature pine forests like this. So it's a very cool part of this preserve. I like walking this section because the pine needles on the ground actually kind of muffle your footsteps, so it's extra quiet. So then once you've made it out of that pine lot, it transitions into mature hardwood forest. So we've already been through 3 different kinds of habitat. So definitely make sure you wear proper footwear if you come out here, because during the spring with all the rain, the trail can be pretty wet and muddy. Another cool part of Worth Family Nature Preserve is this section of the Greenville Creek that runs through. It's unique in the fact that it's never been dredged, so it's in its natural state. And this makes it an interesting spot for doing stream quality monitoring, and then using that data and comparing it to other sections of the creek to see how healthy this stream is.
Alright guys, so we found another clue of wildlife, and this one is on the ground. So while you're walking, it's important to pay close attention to everywhere. We noticed this pile of scat, which is the technical name for poop. So everybody poops, and so do coyotes. So we can look at it and we can tell what the coyote ate. So it has a lot of fur in it, a lot of hair. We can venture a guess that the coyote probably had a meal of maybe a rabbit or some other small mammal. Anyway, so it's important to look all around because you never know what you're going to find on the trail at Worth Preserve.
So if you've ever come across one of these trees with these huge thorns, this is actually a characteristic of the honey locust tree, which is a native species. And this is an adaptation that the tree uses for protection. So pretty unique and cool feature of this tree. So this is kind of a cool find. I found this fungus, and if you look, it has this fuzzy white appearance. I wanted to show you guys the underside. So this is one of the prettiest funguses that I've ever seen. It's called a split-gilled mushroom. And so the underside, what you're seeing are the gills of the mushroom. And for you kiddos at home, something neat about mushrooms is They're different than plants in the fact that they don't make seeds and disperse seeds in order to reproduce. They actually produce something called spores, and that is what is dispersed and makes more mushrooms. When you're out walking, you probably see moss that is visually similar to this. But I wanted to show you guys this one that I think is kind of unique. It has a very different appearance. And this is actually called sphagnum moss. And it grows in these clumps, these dense clumps. And they're seedless plants, so they're kind of like mushrooms in the fact that they use spores to reproduce, which is pretty cool. Okay guys, I'm heading back to the parking lot, so I wanted to take a second and thank you guys for tuning in, going on this virtual hike with me out here at Worth Family Nature Preserve. I hope you guys can make it out here soon and do some exploring of your own. And in the meantime, stay safe and healthy and have a good day.